Welcome to the Baseface Network.
And a very good day for my lecturer for this subject, which is Dr. Khalid and my fellow classmate. Our group will be presenting Alor Cities Councils or Majlis Bandaraya Alor Transformative Journey. My group members that we're presenting today are myself, Siti Zahara, as representative of my group. We'll be presenting on how the assistance concept are reflected in SDG 9 of MBSA and the conclusion of the presentation. Follow with Muhammad Aiman that we present the introduction of our topic. And Muhammad Fauzan that presenting on the effort of MBSA to localize SDG, follow with Nur Sawani Ubau and Stanley Laos to present the political dynamics that influencing SDG 9 implementation. Now we start with Muhammad Aiman for our introduction.
First, for the introduction, the importance of sustainable growth cannot be overstated into the era of rapid global development and environmental consciousness. The Sustainable Development Goal (SDG) of the United Nations represent a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the environment, and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. SDG 9, which focus on resilient infrastructure, inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and fostering innovation, is particularly important in shaping the future of urban landscape.
The Alor City Council and Bus in Kedah, Malaysia is dedicated to promoting sustainable development and has integrated various projects, programs, policy and partnership to create a more resilient and environmentally friendly future. The commitment is aligned with the UN Sustainable Development Goal (SDG), particularly SDG 9, which is focused on industry, innovation and infrastructure. Through initiatives such as the Green Technology Incubator, the Alor Solar City Initiative, and the Smart Traffic Management System, MBUS is actively building smart and sustainable infrastructure, empowering local business and residents to embrace solar energy, improving traffic flow to reduce emissions, and fostering a thriving ecosystem for local sustainability startups. This effort reflects the city's vibrant commitment to a brighter and a greener in the future. To conclude, Alor commitment to sustainable infrastructure, renewable energy, empowered community, and responsible waste management is an inspiring example for urban centers worldwide. The city dedication to a greener future, as outlined in the initiatives such as the Smart City Master Plan and the Local Agenda 21, reflect a harmonious blend of progress and responsibility, offering hope for a brighter and more sustainable world. The Kedah Development Plan 2035 and the Industrial Master Plans currently in progress aim to diversify the economy and achieve the state goal of prosperous and livable within the next 14 years. This plan prioritizes environmentally friendly practice and attract sustainable business, ensuring the Alor industrial landscape is not only thriving but also future ready. The urban vision and the industrial master plan work together to lay the foundation for a greener and more resilient Alor and a sustainable break at a time. The Alor Smart City Master Plan 2019 until 2025 aim to transform the city into a vibrant hub of eco-friendly industry, renewable energy, efficient public transportation, and digitally empowered entrepreneurship. The plan includes initiatives such as the development of eco-industrial park, investment in renewable energy, and the expansion of a bus and cycling infrastructure to reduce emissions. It also focuses on empowering local business and entrepreneurs to embrace digital technologies, fostering a future brimming with the digital savvy and ingenuity. The plan is in line with the UN Sustainable Development Goal 11, which is focused on sustainable city and community. The Alor Local Agenda 21 LA21 is an action plan that aligns with the UN Sustainable Development Goal (SDG) and aims to create a thriving yet equitable Alor. The plan focuses on environmental sustainable sustainability, economic prosperity, and social justice, with initiatives such as waste management, for example, reduction, recycling, composting program, community garden, and strategically placed composting bin. Other than that is urban greening initiative and rainwater harvesting system.
I will present about the interplay of politics, decision-making and resource allocation within each local government in the context of SDG localization. So, when allocating resources within each local government region in the context of localizing the SDG, a long-term vision must be considered. To ensure that SDG 9 is implemented effectively in the city, the government should develop a variety of policies that address issues such as social fairness, economic development, and environmental preservation. Public consultation, which involve the public in the decision-making process and ensure everyone's needs are taken into account, is the next requirement for resource allocation. According to Sulaiman et al. 2021, making choices increase support and trust for implementing the SDGs locally. Next, making decisions on the distribution of resources based on data is crucial. Using data and research findings to inform decision-making ensures that resources are allocated as efficiently as possible to address the challenges and possibilities presented by the SDG 9. In terms of political dynamics, election cycle, regulatory framework, budget allocation and policy alignment comprise a total of 4 categories of political dynamics. These political variables are capable of having an impact on how SDG 9 is implemented. Here, political leaders need to pledge to ensure that local policies align with the national and global sustainable development goals, and the importance of SDG 9 for local issues depends on political will. Budget allocation is the second political aspect that impacts the SDGs implementation. Political decisions about budget distribution can have an impact on how much money is spent and how well it functions. According to Ezuma et al. 2022, without sufficient funding, infrastructure development and innovative ideas cannot occur. The regulatory framework is another political issue that may have an impact on the SDG 9's implementations. Political decisions about the regulatory framework and enforcement procedures can have an impact on how firms operate and contribute to SDG 9. At the same time, election cycle may potentially have an impact on SDG 9's implementation. Elections have the potential to alter the political landscape, which could have an impact on how stable and continuous SDG 9 localization initiatives are. To keep moving forward, planning and support from both sides are required.
And I will present about the localization of SDG in Alor Setar, focusing on the roles and contribution of key actors. There are 4 important actors that have contributed to the successful placement and implementation of SDG 9. First, Alor Setar City Council, MBAS. The MBAS is the local government body responsible for planning, executing policy, and overseeing business, creative and building tasks. They play a crucial role in decision-making, resource allocation, and working with other partners to support lasting infrastructure, innovation, and industry. They have also played a key role in resource allocation and working with other partners to achieve the goal of SDG 9. A substantial amount of financial resources and political will are required, and it is very necessary for the local government to be actively involved in this effort. Second, local business and industries. Local businesses and industries are vital stakeholders in the implementation of SDG 9 as they directly impact the growth of infrastructure and industry. They have contributed by investing in environmentally friendly methods, following regulation, and participating in public-private partnership, thus directly impacting the growth of infrastructure and industry in line with SDG 9. Third, local communities. Engagement with local communities is essential for promoting grassroots participation in SDG 9 localization. Working with the people of Alor Setar is crucial to improving their life through sustainable development. Local communities have actively participated in decision making using eco-friendly methods and holding the local government and companies responsible for implementing the SDG, thereby ensuring that the goals of SDG 9 are aligned with the needs and concerns of the community. Last, the fourth actor is NGO and non-profiteering organization. NGO and non-profiteering organization play a significant role in connecting the community with the government, advocating for sustainable practice, monitoring government and business, and encouraging public engagement in SDG-related issues. NGOs and non-profiteering organizations have facilitated the connection between the people and the government, advocate for sustainable practice, and monitor the implementation of SDG 9 by the government and businesses, thus ensuring accountability and public engagement. Thank you.
Here I elaborate on the existing concept of SDG 9 in Alor on devolution, decentralization, and the local autonomy are central to Majlis Bandaraya Alor effort to localize SDG 9, which focuses on industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Among the concepts that are reflected in the localization of MBAS on SDG 9, which is devolution in infrastructure development, give MBAS ability to manage and implement local projects. As an example, now they are working with the local government to upgrading the Kuala Kera terminal and jetty. This new terminal is designed with the concept of green technology and aims to significant increase of passengers to specific with the economy with the community needs. Also, decentralization empowers MBAS to foster local economic growth through sustainable industrialization. MBAS can leverage its decision-making power and resources that support local industry in adopting sustainable practice and promoting the innovation. By this approach, this may help create job opportunities for the local communities, which can indirectly reduce the local unemployment rate while ensuring environmental sustainability in line with the SDG 9 goals. On local autonomy, enables MBAS to create and nurture an innovation ecosystem within Alor Kedah. By enacting supportive local policies and initiatives, MBAS can encourage this entrepreneurship. In addition, support research and development activities and collaborate with local universities and research institutions. This can lead to the development of innovative solutions to local challenges by contributing to the wider goals of SDG 9. Lastly, funding and resource allocation. With fiscal decentralization, MBAS has the ability to allocate resources and raise funds specifically for SDG 9 related projects. This can include investing in a new technology, infrastructure, and sustainable industrial practice by ensuring that the necessary financial support is available for this initiative, with the advantage of real estate prices in Kedah that are much cheaper than in the state of Penang, which is adjacent to Kedah. It can attract many investors to invest in the state, especially in the property ownership sector. To conclude our presentation, the Alor City Council or Majlis Bandaraya Alor has shown a very strong commitment to localize the SDG 9, which they are focusing on resilient infrastructure, inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and fostering innovation. By leveraging devolution, decentralization, and local autonomy, this council can manage and implement local infrastructure programs in line with the SDG 9, tailored to the specific needs and priorities of the Alor communities.
You care to listen? I find myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night.